Hey, I'm Ali, welcome to my world, bitch. And yes, I am in my pajamas again. Because why the hell not? About 8 months ago, I quit fast fashion. Now, if you don't know what fast fashion is, basically it's the stuff that has like a really quick turnaround. So things like Topshop, unfortunately, because I love Topshop, H&M, Zara, Cotton On, like all of those kind of just like general, like mall, big shopping center, Westfield kind of shops. Now, designer stuff isn't considered fast fashion because often it's really, really expensive to make up for the high cost of materials and labor and all that kind of stuff. So it's somewhat ethical. It depends on the brand. Especially with shoes. Shoes can be a bitch to navigate when you are looking to buy ethically. Anyway, so it's been 8 months since I quit fast fashion, and basically the whole time I haven't been able to afford fast fashion anything. I haven't really been able to afford anything other than rent and food, and even that has been scraping by because, you know, COVID and stuff. But basically, it's kind of new and I wanted to share. I've always loved fashion and dressing up, like styling and all that kind of stuff. Loved it. I even made clothes for my Barbie dolls when I was a kid. I love fashion. I love clothes, which, look, you might not get that from my channel because I'm always wearing my pajamas. But look, only 20 people are going to see this. If even that. If we're lucky, we'll get upwards of 5 views. Now, you don't need me to spout facts about how harmful fast fashion is, how it's hurting the environment, how it exploits slave labor, because you know that. You've heard it a million times. Most people are going to find making the switch the hardest part once they've kind of thought, I should probably not give to this unethical process, both environmentally and, you know, person to person wise. Making that swap is possibly the hardest part of it. So I thought I was just going to share some of the things that helped me. I've always been a fan of op shops, or as they're called in England, charity shops, or as they're called in America, thrift shops. Depends on where you are, you know what I mean. Secondhand shops. They're a really great morning outing, but I often find that I'm buying things that I don't need, or even things I don't really want, just because I'm just like, oh my god, it's so cute. If I don't buy it right now, I'm going to miss the opportunity. And then I end up with a bunch of stuff that I don't want. So op shopping can be hit and miss. You know, it could be like wasting my time leaving the house, and I don't like leaving the house if I don't have to, because I'm a lazy little bitch. Op shops are really, really great for a number of reasons. Partially because you're giving to charities, and you know, it's a really great place for people in lower income brackets to get clothes and stuff. So you should be donating your stuff to places like Salvation Army and Anglicare and all that kind of stuff, and definitely do your research on where you're donating your clothes to so that you know what they're actually going to be used for, as long as it's not going to end up in landfill anyway, and all that kind of stuff, and check where the money goes for the stuff that they sell as well, because you don't want to be donating your stuff and then find out that they're just a big corporate greed thing. Ugh, capitalism. But anyway, things aren't open, so op shops and charity shops and stuff like that aren't really an option, and especially for me who just avoids people. Op shops and like physical stores are not the best thing. So what are the other options then? Vinted is a secondhand app. It's the one I've been using and I absolutely love it. It is so easy. It's user-friendly, no human contact necessary, and I can search for specifically what I want, and it's there. It shows up. It is amazing. The user interface is fantastic. Okay, you know how the Amazon Prime, like for TV shows and stuff, is so annoying to use? Vinted is like the Netflix user interface. It is so easy. It is just perfectly streamlined. It is fantastic. And you search something up and exactly what you've searched pops up. There's no, it's excellent. There's no like sponsored, suggested post. It is exactly what you want. It also fills the void of needlessly scrolling through clothes. And if I had the money or the space or the will, I would buy all of it. But I don't, and it's really good that I can kind of go through that. You know, it has like a cart and it has like your favorites, like your wish list and all that kind of stuff. It is fantastic and it's free. eBay charges you to have an account, an active account with them. Vinted doesn't. Now, I'm not opposed to buying new things. I mean, ideally, they'd be made ethically and environmentally friendly ways. So I get all of my activewear and loungewear from the Girlfriend Collective. They made, all of their stuff is made using recycled water bottles, kind of repurposed into fibers that they then turn into fabric, and then they sew into activewear and loungewear and all that kind of stuff, and it's fantastic. They're really comfortable and they're great colors and variety, and they come in sizes from 2XS to 6XL, like a wide range of sizes, and the models on the website are all within that range of sizes. Like we've got either end of the spectrum, and it is fantastic. It's great. It's so refreshing to scroll through and be like, this bitch looks amazing. This is great. And she's not like a model. You know what I mean? It's really, really great. I cannot rate it enough. Tight leggings, loose shorts, jumpers, like the whole shebang. They've got it. I have still been buying shoes new, like still not entirely sure where the best way is for that. So if you know, hit me up in the comments, let me know. Let's all help each other out to be better. I find that often heels are okay to thrift, but sneakers often aren't, and a lot of sneaker companies are really unethical. See Nike. So help, I would love your suggestions. Let me know what sneaker brands are cute, quality, and ethically made, because often when you buy sneakers from op shops, they are really like dingy and falling apart, which is fine, but for me, I'm like, I want something that's still holding together, especially for sneakers, because I'm going to be wearing them literally all the time. Future big events in my life. Wedding. One day, we'll see. Probably won't happen. I'll probably never find someone that I can bother to be around. I'm gonna die alone. For future big events in my life, I plan on going secondhand or homemade, as I do often make stuff if the mood strikes. It really just depends on my mood and the temperature for some weird reason. I've also been using a menstrual cup and period pants for all of this year. I prefer it. It is so much better. It's so much more convenient. It's so much cheaper, and I know it's better for the environment, so I feel really great about it. And if someone asks me for a pad or a tampon, I'm kind of just like, I'm that bitch who's like, oh, sorry, I use a menstrual cup, so I'm single-handedly saving the turtles. That's me. Now I know that me, one tiny person with absolutely no influence, is not going to change anything or single-handedly save the planet or anything like that, but it can't hurt. It can't hurt. And demand can change an industry. While one person doesn't make a difference, thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions, etc., they do make a difference and they can change the demand. And someone might mention that they are thinking about quitting fast fashion as well, but they're like, oh, I just don't know where to start. I don't know what the other options are. Like, I just don't know where else I'm going to buy my clothes. I can be like, well, actually, I can help them out because I've done it, and you can help them out if you've done it. And we can share tips, and, you know, maybe someone knows where to buy fantastic, ethically sourced sneakers, and, you know, but they didn't know where they could get ethically sourced activewear. You know, we can help each other out. Also, massive benefit, especially in this time where everyone is poor except for the 5 billionaires of the world. Eat the rich. Buying secondhand is often a lot cheaper than buying things new. And buying ethical often can be more expensive. But I think it does even out, and especially when you're buying things that are ethically made, they're often a higher quality. Like if you buy cotton on activewear, it's fine for maybe a year, maybe 2, but like I have activewear that I got from Girlfriend Collective when they launched, what, like 3-4 years ago, and it is still in like pristine top condition, and I wear them all the time. Like, look at the material. So these are some ethically sourced clothes that I have bought recently. This is a hoodie that I picked up literally today, and it's just an extra large Adidas hoodie, and the cuffs are all stretched out. Like there's no elastic left in there, but that's what I want from a secondhand massive hoodie. Like this is just for like airplane if I ever get on one again, and you know, sleepovers and just like bumming around the house, or like nannying jobs and stuff like that, where it's just something comfy and fun and colorful, because I have so many like black hoodies. I wanted something more fun and colorful, and it cost me like £3 including delivery, so like win for me, thank you. I also have this activewear set from the Girlfriend Collective. I have them in 1,000 different colors. I have the exact same one in so many different colors. Basically just like a little crop, really easy, matching leggings, and they have pockets, and that, like, they're so good. They are, we've got this little bit here to make it more comfortable on your like rib bit. Stretches, it stretches. It's amazing, and it's so, I just love it so much. I can't recommend the Girlfriend Collective enough. Everyone should know about them because they're amazing. And then last thing I'm going to show you is these shoes that I bought on Vinted a few weeks ago. They are possibly my favorite pair of shoes I've ever owned. They are really 70s, and I love that. The quality, like, look at the material. Look at the material. They're fantastic. I love them. These little babies cost me £6. Six. Only £6 for like full, like solid shoes. Excuse me? Did somebody say bargain? Hey bitch, I did. Now the problem that I face is, what am I gonna take back to Australia with me if I ever manage to get there? So that's all for today. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all those kind of things. Let me know what you do for sustainable fashion, and what kind of things you recommend I try, what things you recommend other people try, because we're all growing, we're all learning, we're all figuring it out. Why not help each other? Don't be a dick. Bye.